We interrupt this program with some breaking news. It's time for Just Plain Pyro's 4th of July fireworks stash video. Alrighty, fellow Pyros and viewers, here is my stash for 2021. And as you can see, it's slightly bigger than last year's stash, but definitely not as big as my 2019 stash. But there's a reason behind that. I am going to be teaming up with another Pyro. His name is CLE Pyro. He's going to be joining me in my display this year. He's got a lot of stuff as well. And I'm going to be joining forces. And our show is going to be one hell of a display, gotta say. Pardon my language, but it's going to be true. But before we begin on my loadout, I'm going to get a good shout out to all the stores I have visited this year. I went to American Wholesale Fireworks in Hudson, Ohio. They'll always be my #1 store. I've been with them for over 10 years, and I'll never stop shopping there. Even with the price hikes this year, they still gave me a good deal on mostly everything that you see on this stash so far this year. And then another shout out to Ray at WF Boom Wholesale Fireworks. I bought 5 cases from him, as you'll see in the brown boxes. Even with the shortages that are really impacting him this year, he was still pretty mindful, and his customer service is also top notch. And then we got Sandusky Fireworks in Hudson, Ohio. I bought a few knickknacks from him as well. Scott down there at Sandusky. Shout out to him. He gave me this cake right here for free anyway. I might demo that separately in my display just to see how it does. Yeah, and then of course 10% of this product is from other sources through connections and whatnot. And I'm not gonna go too far into depth with them, but I might show you a glance of what some of them are. But anyway, let's get started. Down here we got some assortments. I have unboxed the D-Rock assortment in a previous video. If you have not checked that out, there it is in its glory, all packaged up. Got a bunch of cakes in there, and I also placed a different artillery shell kit in there that might be more suitable for it. But yeah, 200 gram cakes in there that are pretty solid. And then down here we got the Winda container load assortment blue. I had the red version a couple years back that was really good. It was all 200 gram cakes. This one is all heavy powered 200 gram cakes, all 12 shot 2 inches. You got some famous ones in there like Super Stunt. You got War Stopper and Reach for the Sky. Yep. As well as another one there. I could not see there for the moment. But yeah, that's a pretty solid assortment for the price. You get 4 really good cakes, and that'll be probably my finale. And then here's one of several cases from WF Boom Power of 4 assortment. Get 3 fan-shaped 500 gram cakes in there. All pretty solid. And I'll probably show you a picture of what they look like here in a moment. I don't want to unbox it for you because I have everything stacked on top. Now, we got Juggernaut by Brothers. I could not pass this one up. I saw the demo of this cake at American Fireworks. It was a pretty hard hitter for sure. Then we got Winda's Atomic Fireball, one of my favorites. Nice fast shooter cake for a finale. So that'll be included in my finale this year. Really nice. And then we got the 19 shot Mines and Shells assortment by Firehawk. This is also from WF Boom. You get 3 500 gram, or is it 500 gram? I think it's actually 350. Yeah, 350 gram cakes in here. Really nice. And then we got Dominator Pro Level Nishiki Crown Kamuro. 500 gram, 9 shot. Yeah, I got 2 iconic Nishiki Kamuro cakes in here. This is one of them. It's gonna be really nice. And then up here we got this brown cake. I'm not gonna go too far into details with it, but it's a 60 shot powdered donut cake. And then we got Hammer and Anvil's Hammer Time. This is a brand that Sandusky just started carrying, and Scott wants me to sample this in my display this year, and I'm looking forward to that this year for sure. Then up here we got Raccoon's Earth Shaker. Nice solid performer. There's the performance on the side here. Read it real quick. I got a lot to do, so I can't read it myself. And then up here we got one of two 200-gram cakes from T-Sky called Black Blade. I got 2 of these. I heard these were really good cakes, so I ended up getting 2 of them. And then up here we got Eagle Pride by Raccoon Fireworks. Here's the performance of it. What's Eagle's Pride? That's from the patriotic color of red, white, and blue. Nice. A patriotic cake. Love it. And then an old favorite from a couple years back was in stock. I finally grabbed it again. Breaking News from Dominator. Probably one of my favorite cakes that aren't too loud, but very colorful with nice crossettes. Nice. And then we got these 2 shell kits. One of them is called Endgame. These shells were the ones I sampled in my first Fireworks Demo Showcase Reloaded video. I have a half a case of these. I got 3 sleeves scattered around in my stash from the other box I had, since I shot the other sleeve. And then we got these Demon Wolf shells. I'm not going to go into detail what the real name of them are, but they are really cool shells. They are powdered donuts, so to speak. I got a half a case of those. I sampled a couple of those in that sample video for Fireworks Demo Showcase as well with the end games. Really nice. Now, as we go down here, you got Disturbance by Maddox. I'm probably going to unbox this assortment in a separate video. I know my room's a mess. I'll be cleaning it after I move all these fireworks out of here. This is mainly an aerial assortment of artillery shells, single shots, and 200-gram cakes. And all of them look pretty solid to me. And I'll go in more in depth with this assortment in another video. But there it is. Nice. And then there's the second Black Blade. And over here we got Cutting Edge Liberty Artillery Shell, which is basically Super Magnums from World Class. Really nice shells. And then we got Red, White, and Blue Bombs by Dominator. Another nice patriotic cake. And now you get over here to the other cakes I've pretty much almost forgotten. You got the Brothers Shotgun Wedding. This is a really popular cake amongst pyros. And then we got Windows LOL, a nice medium-sized 9 on a board cake. Really nice breaks on that one. And then down here we got our big 9 on a boards. I do apologize for the poor lighting. Let me focus here so I'll get better lighting for you. It's about the best I can do. Hang on. There we go, that's better. We got Uncle Sam by Raccoon. Nice Nishiki Kimura effect. I believe this cake and Windows Mother of All Bombs are basically rewraps of each other, as they look to be pretty much identical in terms of effect. But the Raccoon one seems to hit harder. I don't know what that is, because the Raccoon wants to keep the higher grade stuff for themselves. But I believe both cakes are made in the same factory. And we got a very popular 9 on the board this year, Wacky Tobacco by Brothers, 9-shot brocades. And then these 3 cakes are called Assassin. The effect on these are glittering, almost knocked down the entire freaking thing. Color glittering mine with color stars with glitter. Okay, pretty nice. Almost knocked down the entire freaking pile here, my bad. That would not been ending well. We had a domino effect. And then we got App Balls by Magnus, one of my favorite ball shell kits. I got 2 boxes of those. Angry Octopus by Tiger Tooth Fireworks. This one's a pretty interesting one, so I ended up getting one. And then we got Joker by Raccoon. I demoed this cake in a quick fireworks demo segment. So check that out. And another favorite ball shell kit with a nice 3-layer effect. You got Ultimate Power by Winda. Got a nice mine with a tiger tail and a very solid break. It's very nice and symmetrical. Alright, now I get to this area here where most of my canister shells are. We got a case of Bounty Hunters by AFW. These are really cool 5-inch canister shells with a whistling effect, which is pretty unique with canister shells. You don't see that very often. Then over here we got the amazing trio here. We've got Growlers by World Class on the left, 5-inch. And then Excalibur Platinums in the middle. Both kits look very similar to me, and I'm not sure what the difference is between these two, except for the packaging. But we'll see that in my display, see which ones are good. And then we got the G-Force by Winda. These are basically Winda's Echo in the Ear kit in a 24-pack. Really nice shells. And then up here we got Sweet 16, another AFW WF Boom case of 3 popular 500-gram cakes. And we got Oddball by Pyro Planet. Alright, this one's a pretty good cake, so I ended up getting it. And we got Midnight Howling by Magnus. This effect is really cool. It's like a nice howling effect, similar to was the Walloping Warheads by Phantom, or something similar. Very nice whistling effects. Then up here we got one of my old favorites, Assortments, Fruit Punch Aerial Assortment. You get Blueberry Blast, Grape Glitz, Banana Blast, and Tangerine Dream. All 12-shot cakes. Nice to see them making a comeback for this year. And then, of course, there's 2 of the Ultimate Power and App Balls boxes, the second of the 2. And down here we got Brothers Silver Screen. I've shot this for New Year's. Really nice little 200-gram cake with a nice mix of effects with comets, crackling comets, and all that. And then I got 3 boxes of these King shells. They're pretty nice shells. Nice effects. And then we got Futurama Artillery by Raccoon. One of my favorite ball shell kits from years past. I got 2 boxes of those. And then down here we got the 5-inch super shells. Let Freedom Ring by Raccoon. And there they are. Really nice. So I got a lot of canister shells in this loadout this year. And now we got some smaller stuff here, up to more 500 grammers. We got Atom Smasher by Dominator. Small 200 grammer. We got Sky Bandit by AFW. Ray actually wants me to demo this cake on its own. Let's see how that looks. And then we got King Gorilla by Krypton Fireworks, which I demoed this cake before, which is a very solid cake and is a rewrap of a Pyro Diablo cake. I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's a really solid, amazing 200-gram cake. And then down here, we got Winda's Big and Bad. This is a big 10-shot cake. This is more borderline 350-gram cake almost, or 300-gram. Oh, it's 12 shots, my bad. There it is. And there's the performance of this one. Yep, performance. There we go. And then we got Dynamite, Marilyn Monroe series by Brothers. This is really nice, big breaking cake. I had to get it. And the artwork looks pretty cute as well. And here's the performance of this one. And then down here in this box, on top of the Super Stunt, we got the Super Stunt over here as well. I got 2 Super Stunts if you count the one in that container load case. And then we got a half a case of yellow cakes down here. We got 8 of those cakes, and those are all powdered donut effects. So, all right. And then the rest of my stash that's not in the video is knickknacks like firecrackers and bottle rockets I light off randomly just for fun. Then some aerial spinners and some small skyrockets. Last, and certainly not least, down here underneath the Power 4 assortment is a case with just one large cake in it. It is a 66 shot, 2-inch shooter. Nothing but powdered donuts. That's gonna be wild. I had that cake last year. I put it in my buddy's display. That thing blew me away. And I got it again this year. And my other Pyro buddy has the color version of that as well. I'm gonna be mixing those up in my finale. It's gonna be insane. But there we go, folks. There is my 2021 stash. And I hope to see you in my fireworks display video for July 4th. Take it easy.